Our team is confirmed by Sebastián Orozco.
I am Cesar Vergel.
I am Melissa Lopera.
I am Carlos Zapata.
Today, for this video, we are going to talk about the Olympics Games in the Faculty of Engineering here in the University of Antioquia. This project began thanks to the idea of José Fernando Londoño, who is the chief of the university welfare, to promote the integration of the different departments. This project began approximately 4 years ago. At that time, only soccer and basketball were the sports in the competition. In the Olympics first version, the teams were made up for players of different departments, because normally when you begin at the university, you meet people of all of them because the basics on engineering are for everybody. So they put together a team with their friends and classmates. After some time at the university, you only see people on your specific career. So the organizers made a rule where the teams had to be compounded only with people of the same department, and that way give the games more importance and more participation of the students.
I'm a student of the Faculty of Engineering. No matter the department can be part in the other department's team if this team doesn't have any representation. Each modality has 13 teams, 12 of students on the faculty and a teacher teams. These teams can be mixed with men and women. Although until today his problem is hadn't presented in a soccer, futsal and basketball.
Okay. These teams don't have a player limit, but they only have 18 uniforms of endowment. That's why each department decides how many players will be in the game. The teams are divided into groups. Here, day after a round only classifies the best 4 of each group at quarters, then classifies 4 from that quarters and play this way the semifinals, and finally it's gonna be 2 teams who are going to fight in the final, and this way can name themselves as the last champion of the faculty. Futsal. This sport is being developed in the University Coliseum and the auxiliary courts. It shares the same elimination system as soccer, but has different rules. UdeA in this modality plays less number of players. Only are delivered to them 12 uniforms, and each team decides if they play with the same players all the time or renews the players every time.
Volleyball is developed only in the University Coliseum. The elimination process consists on take a first round where they have a robin round, where classifies only 4 teams with the best average. These teams play a semi-final, and then the best 2 play the finals. Unlike the other modalities, in volleyball is reglementary to include on each team at least 1 woman on the field to have a participation, and it counts with 12 uniforms of endowment each department. Basketball occurs in the auxiliary courts besides the University Coliseum or behind the metro entrance. because the Coliseo hadn't been adequate for this kind of sport. The elimination process is the same as volleyball. The endowment, like in futsal and volleyball, is of 12 uniforms for each department, and each team can include any department student.
If an emergency occurs during a game, the University of Antioquia has a health program called Protective Zone, which consists on giving the first aid when someone is hurt, can be a player or someone who is in the university.